What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of High School Game Day. Today's episode is sponsored by Epiphany Styles. If you're looking to get your hair done and you cannot find anybody to do it, call Epiphany Styles today and we'll do your hair. Call us at 1-757-709-1078. Number again is 1-757-709-1078. Now let's get right into this episode. Now I know this episode is coming to you guys a little early, because normally I do High School Game Day on Fridays, but this time we have games on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So we're going to get right into this episode, starting out with the high school games. Our Thursday night game that we have going on today at 6 p.m. is between the number 1 Warriors versus the Colonel Richardson Colonels. The Warriors come to the game with a record of 4-3, having beat Snow Hill last week, 56-14, for their homecoming. Colonel Richardson comes to this game with a record of 3-3. The Warriors are looking to keep their winning ways going as they look to defeat the Colonels at their home at Colonel Richardson High School. So we invite everybody to come on out to Colonel Richardson High School at 6 p.m. as the Warriors will be competing. Our Saturday game that we have going on between Portsmouth Christian and the number 3 Vikings. Now the Vikings come to this game with a record of 3-3, while Portsmouth Christian comes to this game with a record of 4-3. This game will be at 2 p.m. at Broadwater Academy. If you'd like to go out there and enjoy yourself a good Saturday high school football game, go on out to Broadwater Academy to see the Vikings compete. And now for our featured game of the week and the game of the week, we have the Milford Mill Academy Millers versus the number 2 Firebirds. Now, the Millers come into this game with a record of 5-1, while the Firebirds come into this game with a record of 4-2. Now, I'm looking for this game to be a very good game for both teams. Both teams will come out there competing very hard to win this game. Milford Mill Academy is looking to keep their winning rates going and move on to 6-1, while the Firebirds are looking to go 5-2. Reminder, Firebirds will be playing against the Warriors next week, so I'll be having a big coverage coming up on that soon. But we're hoping that this will be a good game. It could be very defensive, but also could be very offensive because both teams have great offenses and defenses. So we will find out Friday night at 6 p.m. at Arcadia High School who will win this game. And that's actually the end of the high school portion of high school game. Let's get right into the college. Now, since I'm doing this on Thursday, I'm going to talk about Thursday games, Friday games, and Saturday games. So the Thursday night games that we have going on between UL Lafayette and Arkansas State. This game will be at 7:30 p.m. and the game will be at Arkansas State University. If you'd like to watch that game, that game probably will be coming on ESPN. The next game after that is between UCLA and Stanford. This game starts at 9 p.m. as Stanford is looking to turn their season around and get a win versus UCLA. Our Friday games are as follows. Pittsburgh versus Syracuse, that's at 7 p.m. Marshall versus Florida Atlantic at 6:30 p.m. Number 4, Ohio State will be traveling to Northwestern at 8:30 p.m. And UNLV versus Fresno State at 10 p.m. All these games we are looking to be a very great games with all the teams. We're hoping maybe Northwestern be able to pull off the upset over number 4 Ohio State. We will find out tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Now our Saturday games are as follows. Number 3 Clemson versus Louisville. I have this game as a good game to watch because Louisville could end up pulling off the upset. I don't know because Louisville has dropped off in past years. But they could end up making this upset over number 3 Clemson. Number 9, Florida versus South Carolina. I have the same reason I put. I'm going to tell you why I put South Carolina. South Carolina beat a number 3 ranked Georgia last week. It was a very great game out there. And they're looking to keep their winning ways going as number 9 Florida will be coming to compete against them. The next game I have that I have circled on my schedule is number 11 Auburn versus Arkansas. Now Auburn may be a good team and all that, and people are going to say, oh, Auburn going to blow out Arkansas. Arkansas is looking to make an upset over the number 11 Auburn Tigers, and we'll find out Saturday at 12. The 3 games I just got done saying will be starting at 12 o'clock. All right, another game I have a game to watch out for is number 2 LSU versus Mississippi State. This game will be at 3:30 p.m. Number 2 LSU comes to this game with a resounding win over Florida. That Florida and LSU was undefeated. Was a good game from the beginning, but after a while, LSU went away with the game. Mississippi State looking to make the upset over number 2 LSU, but it's going to be very hard for them to do that because LSU has a great defense and offense, but we're hoping it'll be a good game for both teams. The next game we have is number 12 Oregon Ducks versus the number 25 ranked Washington Huskies. This game will be in Seattle, Washington, and the game will be starting at 3:30 p.m. The Oregon Ducks coming to the game with ranked number 12, and Washington comes to the game ranked number 25. Now this game should be a great game. Oregon looking to come out there and just absolutely embarrass Washington, while Washington looking out there to make their fans very proud and beat a higher ranked Oregon. Now Oregon may end up losing this game. I don't know yet because I haven't been watching Washington that much this year to really say who will win this game. But I'm looking for Washington to pull off the upset. But we will find out at 3:30 p.m. on Saturday afternoon. Our next game to watch out for is number 18 Baylor, who is 6-0. Baylor again is 6-0 coming into this game versus Oklahoma State. Now Oklahoma State looking to mess up their record and break them down to 6-1. But I'm looking for Baylor to come out there, play competitive, and win their 7th straight game. This game is starting at 4 p.m. at Oklahoma State University. So enjoy that game out there. That game should be a good game. The next game between Missouri and Vanderbilt. I believe Missouri ranked number 23 or 22. Vanderbilt has not been doing good this year at all. But they're looking to make a statement versus Missouri and get the win. The next game that we have going on is between number 17 Arizona State and number 13 Utah. Now this game is starting at 6 p.m. at Utah University, and we are hoping that this game will be a very great game for both teams. Arizona State has proved in the past games that they are not a team to be messed around with and not look over easily. Utah should not be looking over this game like, oh, it's going to be a very easy game. No, you never do that when you're playing against another ranked opponent because you can end up losing the game. So Utah and Arizona State will be playing at 6 p.m. They both are ranked, and it should be a good game. Now, the game of the week in college football is between number 16 Michigan and number 7 Penn State. Penn State comes to this game after a win over Iowa last week, and Michigan is still trying to find out what the world's going on with their season. They may be winning games past week, but they almost lost to they lost to Wisconsin. They almost lost to Army, and so they're trying to turn their season around, get a win against number 7 Penn State, which is not possibly going to happen because Penn State and those fans out there, they are something else out there. They have a very great support system for Penn State University. So I'm looking for Penn State to win this game over Michigan, not by much. Could be a close game. The game starts at 7:30 p.m. at Penn State University. Our last game for the college football week is number 14 Boise State versus BYU. Now, most people are going to say, why you put BYU and Boise State up there like that? It's going to be a good game. Yes, it is. I'm going to tell you why it's going to be a good game. BYU has upset a lot of ranked teams in past years. BYU's head coach and their whole coaching staff, all the players, they are looking for this upsetting mentality as they'll be playing against the number 14 Boise State Broncos. This is going to be at 10:15 p.m. It's a little late, but if you enjoy staying up late and watching games, hey, this game comes at 10:15. I'll probably be up still watching this game myself to see what really actually happens. Now we're going to the NFL. Now, since I'm doing game day on a Thursday, the NFL game, NFL is going to be talking about it's also Thursday and Sunday. So the Thursday night game we have going on tonight is between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. The Chiefs coming to this game with a record of 4-2, while the Broncos coming to this game with a record of 2-4. The Chiefs are looking to make a resounding win, while the Broncos are looking to make an upset win and enjoy themselves as they keep on moving in the season. Now, only circle one Sunday game that is going to be very important is between the Eagles and the Cowboys. Both teams coming to this game with a record of 3-3. Both teams coming to this game following a loss to the respectable teams. Cowboys lost to 0-4 at the time, 0-4 Jets, and Eagles lost to the Minnesota Vikings. Both teams looking to make a bounce back win, and hopefully whoever wins this game will be the leader of the NFC East Division. While the Redskins are still trying to turn their season around, they will also be playing against the 49ers, which I don't know how that game is going to go. But but that's going to bring us to the end of this episode of High School Game Day. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I shall see you in the next episode of High School Game Day. Also, I'll be bringing up some new episodes of different things, but they will be coming later on after a while because I got Grand for the Championship game coming up soon. So stay tuned for new videos. Turn on post notifications so you can get a notification every time I upload a video. And have a great day.